Hi, welcome to the free email course for Happy Sex Talk. Ho, ho, no. Get your fam together because your toddler got boundaries, y'all. The holidays is about to get thick. Everybody wants to be around each other. And in my experience, not all generations are welcoming of toddlers having body autonomy and being able to speak up for themselves and expressing boundaries and asking for consent, and all of those things. And so I am here to help you kind of navigate those waters, and also just to give you some more information about how to get these conversations started, why we're starting so young. There are a lot of perks to starting these conversations so early, namely starting with knowing the real names to your genitals and your body parts. This is a huge step for child sexual development. It helps kind of break down those stigmas and create a person who's sex positive and not afraid to talk about their bodies to their trusted adult, which of course is you. And also it gives them a sense of body autonomy, which is the right that every person has to make decisions about what happens to their physical being. Not only does this provide you a way of increasing your bonding and attachment with your toddler or your infant, but it's also giving you an opportunity to communicate your values and beliefs around sexuality. Helps them build better communication skills, helps them build confidence to speak up for themselves and their boundaries, and also, most importantly, it empowers them to protect themselves. And in fact, starting this early is a preventative measure for child sexual abuse and assault. It makes them less likely to be in those scenarios. This is establishing a foundation of a trusting relationship with you and your toddler that's going to last a lifetime. Now, the work that Happy Sex Talk does is centered on Black families, Black children, and Black women and their experiences. So any work that I put out into the world is from the perspective and for the benefit of women, children, and families of color. That doesn't mean that this information is not applicable to other groups of people. However, it's important that that my work is centered around the Black community. And so specifically what this work means for Black toddlers and families is that, we're not adding to the adultification of our children. Too often our kids are looked at as much older than they actually are because our bodies are shaped different and our experiences are different. The way that we talk, the way that we walk, the way that we communicate with people is a little different than the majority in this country. And oftentimes, unfortunately, that puts our children in harm's way by having people think that they are older than they are. So giving them the information and education about their bodies to know how to communicate that to people and to know how to effectively explain to people what's going on is a huge advantage. We're fighting against stereotypes and generations of messaging that's just steeped in shame and guilt when it comes to sexuality and boundaries and consent and sex. And specifically for our young girls and even our adults who identify as female, we're challenging these societal messages that the Black female body doesn't just exist for the benefit of other people. Often the messaging that we get growing up is that our bodies are not our own and that they exist for the benefit of other people. And we have the ability to challenge those messages and establish different beliefs and attitudes and values around that. When we start these conversations this early, we can fight those stereotypes and those stigmas. So that's all for this video. Please keep scrolling in the lesson. You'll get another lesson in a couple of days. Just keep your eyes open in your inbox and don't hesitate to hit reply on the email if you need to reach out or if you have questions about anything. And I look forward to talking with y'all as we go through the course together. Have fun. Bye.